What is up, guys? This is your host, Mr. Toybox. Welcome to the channel. Today we're just going to talk about the Corsa exhaust that I just got. If you have a C8 and you're still rolling with the stock exhaust, whether it's a non-Z51 or if you have the Z51 package with the performance exhaust, I'm here to tell you right now, as beautiful as this car is, as much fun as I've had with it in the 6 months of ownership, the car was soulless with the stock exhaust. It just was, man. In cabin, you couldn't hear it. It had a few pops from first to second. Yeah, if you stood behind it and had somebody rev the engine, you know, it sounded good, but the driver experience from the in cabin and just the way it made you feel, connects to you, it just wasn't there. So now that I have the Corsa exhaust on there, it's a completely different car. Not only does it sound better, but it looks way better with the round tips versus, of course, the stock black ones, as you can see. But we're gonna start it up. Just kind of let you hear it from a cold start perspective, or a warm start perspective, excuse me. Well, never works when you want it to. The door isn't shut. That'll do it every time. All right, here we go. Take two. I'm not even gonna edit that out. All right, so warm start. What I want you guys to pay attention to is after it starts up and it kind of settles down, I want you to really pay attention to the way it sounds and idles. That's where you're getting your money's worth. Stock, once it settles down at idle, you barely hear it. And you damn sure don't hear it in the cabin. This right here has woken everything up. Now, I did go with the track version. I'm gonna show you that up close here in a minute. Let's just go ahead and hear it real quick. Now, I've already played a video back doing a test shot. The sound in the video, basically you can multiply it times 5, and that's what it sounds like in real life. Pay attention to the idle. Turn it up. And you can really hear it. You're not gonna have that on the Z51 performance exhaust. It'll be quiet as a mouse in comparison. Gonna go ahead and shut her down. Now we're gonna take a closer look. All right, so this will be probably my last video on the iPhone. If you guys use iPhone, man, bless your heart. It's probably the most unreliable thing I've ever owned in my life. For example, I want to zoom in on this video and it's pulling up a sun brighten the screen to make the screen brighter or whatever. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that, but I get no option. There it goes. All right, so this is the Corsa Extreme track version. They don't really call it the Corsa track, they call it the Corsa Extreme. And basically, instead of having a muffler there and there, it's just a pipe. The sound on this, it's not overwhelming whatsoever. I'm going to describe the aftermarket Corsa exhaust with the Haltech intake. I'm going to describe it as proper. Okay, it's what it's supposed to sound like. It's what it should sound like. It's not even remotely close to being overbearing. Sorry, I heard some noise in the background. But yeah, it's not even close to being overbearing. Not in the cabin, nowhere. It does create some extra excitement though when you floor it, going from first, second to third. The pops, the crackles, and the burbles are turned up, you know, 5 times, 6 times over stock. But again, it's not annoying. There's no drone. It's a proper V8. It sounds like it should. I felt like I was driving a Tesla that looked like a Corvette. I mean, that's just how I felt. Stock exhaust was not cutting the mustard for me. So with that being said, I went and got the Corsa Extreme, and I'm extremely happy. This is the one with the AFM valve. It does not have the MPP. I didn't want that. I wanted it to sound like a proper V8 at all times, and I didn't need it to ever really quieten it down. The AFM valve part of the exhaust, that's the one I went with. It just has the AFM option on it. That basically allows you to go into touring mode, and if it goes into the 4-cylinder mode, you don't get any of that drone that is associated with running an aftermarket exhaust without the AFM valve. So that's why I went that route. But very pleased with it. If you guys are interested in it, I highly recommend it. A lot of the places have them on sale right now. So definitely go on YouTube, just type in Corsa C8, Corsa Extreme Exhaust for the C8, and you'll see the sale prices right at the top of Google. I'm going to do another video for the intake, kind of a separate video for that, but I did go with the Haltech intake. Headers will be going on next week. Didn't quite work out with the shop that I went with. I'm not going to make a video on this shop. They're not really that well known anyway. But man, if you guys want to know what it costs to have this installed, I got completely ripped off. They charged me $1,800 to install the catback exhaust. That don't include the exhaust, okay? Just labor for that and the intake. I know, that's sickening. I called Hendrick Chevrolet, and they were 4 hours labor. 4 hours labor. Another hour for the air intake. So you got 5 hours labor. I got charged 10 hours, guys. So anyway, it's all good, man. You know, you learn your lesson. So, but anyhow, love the exhaust. It is on sale, and your dealerships are going to charge about $400 to install it. So I think this one was like $2,100. So with the tax and everything, that's probably about $2,600 to $2,700 out the door. And man, let me tell you, I am a happy, happy camper. All right, guys. Well, we'll catch you on the next one. The next one will be about the Haltech intake. And man, that one actually surprised me. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that one. All right, we'll see you on the next one.